All right, so the African File Zone recently shared this. They says Ethiopian Airlines generated $7 billion in revenue in 2023-2024. Commercial Bank of Ethiopia generated $1 billion in 2023-2024. Ethio Telecom generated a revenue of $1.63 billion in 2023-2024. They all belong to the Ethiopian government. Hi, my name is Vedashi and welcome to the African Time. Well, something interesting that is happening in an African country called Ethiopia. Well, Ethiopia is one country that have one of the best airlines on the continent. And the magical thing about it is that it's being run by the states, basically the government. And I can tell you for a fact that that is the only few African country, or is one of the African country that the government is actually having a state-owned company that's working so well. Not just only the Ethiopian Airlines, they have also said the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia is also doing great, and then Ethio Telecom is also doing so much great work. Okay, so I want to say, well, if it's bad, we will condemn. If it's good, we have to congratulate them. So big congratulations to the Ethiopian government and then to the noble CEOs and workers and everybody who is part of making this huge development. Mostly the Ethiopian airline people, the Ethiopian bank, and then the Ethiopian telecom. Okay, you guys are all doing wonderfully well, and the government too. For sure, I have to do that because I don't even know where the Ghana Airlines is. I don't know where you guys are. Well, if a state is running things perfectly like that, we have to congratulate them. If it's bad, as I said, we will condemn them. But if it's good, surely we have to have their backs. Alright, so well, this one says Ethiopian Airlines success is attributed to government support and strategic reorganization efforts. Well, point 2, he says effective management by a competent team has been crucial to the airline's resilience and growth. And thirdly, he says the firm's strategic vision and geographical advantage contributes to its status as Africa's top airline. Well, to my Ethiopians, that is a Kenyan brother. A Kenyan believe and he's stating some facts that had actually contributed for your growth. And he's actually proud of you. I say, a lot of African people were happy and proud this is happening. We all wish the same for all of our countries and the continent at large. But hey, you guys are doing great. You have to upload for that one. Well, this one says, Nigeria Air also generated 10 billion naira in my dreams. Bro, I was actually taking you serious for the first time. Why are you saying that? In your dreams? Oh, the Nigerian Airlines is just like the Ghana Airways. You don't know what's happening to these guys. Well, this one says, yes, they are. And only the EAL, Ethiopian Airlines, could be acclaimed of world class in its overall operations. Ethio Telecom and Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, though their latest trends are encouraging, they both are a long way to compete and shine at the international stage. Okay, so this one is believing that the Ethiopian Airlines surely is a top world-class airline and they actually competing bigly. But he believes that the Telecom and the Ethiopian Bank are new to the system and then they are the latest trend. But he believes and hopefully they can also be a global ironic and then be a competitive bank in the African banking sector and in Africa telecommunications center too. Well, that is beautiful. Thank you for your wishes, bro. Thank you. You did well. Well, this one says Ethiopia, a country with fewer resources than Nigeria, has a state-owned enterprise generating billions in revenue. Ethiopian Airlines 7 billion, Commercial Bank of Ethiopia 1.068 billion, and then Ethio Telecom $1.683 billion. Meanwhile, Nigeria, blessed with vast oil wealth, a larger economy, struggles with mismanagement, looted public funds, and failing government-owned businesses. If Ethiopia can run profitable state enterprise, what's Nigeria's excuse? Corruption continues to crumble Nigeria's potential, while other African nations prove that good governance leads to prosperity. Nigeria is not ready. Well, that is a Nigerian though. Man is actually attributing and sharing his pain concerning their government and how things are being run in the country. Well, my brother, I share with you your pain. And you're not alone in this. A lot of African countries are falling prey to this. So yeah, frankly speaking, I'm being real and honest with you. Well, this one says, thank God for Ethiopian Airlines. It's very important for the transport of cargo and people on the continent. Without Ethiopian Airlines, a lot of people will be miserable. Well, someone will say, why is he saying a lot of people will be miserable? Well, the Ethiopian Airlines is one of the best airlines working actually on the African continent. And you can actually trust them. They are trustworthy and their work is so perfectly efficient. So who doesn't want to work with the best? Why should you stress yourself? So basically, you should know that people will be very stressed if the Ethiopian Airlines was collapsing. So surely, he means no harm, okay? Well, the name is Vidashi. I was actually here to attribute some great impact being done by the Ethiopian government and then the people of Ethiopia, the management of the Ethiopian Airlines, the Ethiopia Telecommunication, and then the Ethiopian Bank. I want to say a big shout out to you guys all. gratefully, you guys are doing great, and hopefully other Africans or other African country can follow suit for this milestone. Thank you for your time. That is Rashi. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly, share, and let's discuss Africa. Thank you for your time.